What is going on, YouTube? I am back with another Wheel of Rebuild video. Today we have the Wheel of NBA teams, as you guys can see on your screen right now. We've got 30 NBA teams plus a few surprises in the wheel. You guys will see that a little bit later. But before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to Krispy, Flakes, and LostNUnbound for inspiring this video. But without further ado, let's get right into this. The way this will work is there are 30 NBA teams on this wheel. I'm gonna pull 5. I'm gonna spin the wheel 5 times, and I'll get to choose the best player from that team. So for example, I'm gonna spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. So I just spun the wheel and it lands on Dallas Mavericks. So I get to go choose the best player on the Dallas Mavericks, who turns out to be Dirk Nowitzki. I get to do that 5 times, and whatever 5 players I get to put them on a roster with a bunch of scrubs off the bench, put them into a My League, and see if we can go 82-0. That is the goal of this series. So without further ado, let's go ahead and spin the wheel for our very first time. We end up getting the Phoenix Suns. Okay, so the Suns, I mean, it could have been worse, could have been better, obviously. Eric Bledsoe is the best player on the current roster. And is there a Phoenix Suns? Yeah, there is. Okay. So we have Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, no Steve Nash, surprisingly. Is there any earlier Phoenix Suns roster? I don't believe so. So it looks like Amari Stoudemire will be the first player on our team. So we're going to go ahead, as usual, put him on the 76ers. And let's go ahead and spin the wheel once again. Can we get a good team this time? We get the Charlotte Hornets. I have an idea who I already want. Let's take a look. So obviously on the Hornets you have Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Kendall Gill. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Alonzo Mourning. Now we got our power forward and our center of the future, or at least for this team. And let's go ahead and add him to the roster. Spin the wheel again. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I only get to do this 5 times, and we get a Sacramento Kings, another terrible team. But I only get to do this 5 times, so I get to choose the 5 best players from each of the teams. And so far, we've only gotten big men. So let's see if there are any early Kings rosters. I don't believe there are. Wow, so this really sucks. So now I'm going to have to get DeMarcus Cousins, because I should not have got Alonzo Mourning. That was a mistake. But let's see, where are the Kings? So it comes down to DeMarcus Cousins or Rudy Gay. And keep in mind, I can't make any trades once I pull my team. So DeMarcus Cousins will be our pick, I guess. Actually, I'm just going to go Rudy Gay, honestly. I mean, I can't have 3 big men on this team. So Rudy Gay is our pick. So spinning the wheel once again, and it lands on the Kings. Alright, I get a respin for that. That's not fair. Spinning that again, and we get the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, I can work with that. So Portland, we can get Sabonis. Ooh, Scotty. Look at all these big men, though. Oh, what about Damian Lillard? What am I even doing? Alright, we're going to go ahead and bring in Damian Lillard. Add him to this team. And let's take a look. So this is the team right now. Damian Lillard, Rudy Gay, Alonzo Mourning, and Stoudemire. We really need a shooting guard. So with our last spin of the day, going to go ahead and we are going to get the Atlanta Hawks. Ooh, that's rough. So taking a look at the Atlanta Hawks roster. I know they have one in the 80s. Doc Rivers, Spud Webb is really our only option. Ooh, Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete. Okay, so I'm gonna add him to the roster, and that is gonna complete the team right there. Do you guys think I have a team that can go 82-0? We will have to see. So this is the team: Damian Lillard, Pete Maravich, Rudy Gay, Amari Stoudemire, Alonzo Mourning, and we're gonna go ahead and spin again right here. See who our 6th man is gonna be. We end up getting the Indiana Pacers. I'm gonna go ahead and get Paul George on this team. So PG joining the roster. And so this is the squad. So let's head into My League and let's see if we can go 82-0. Alright, so here is the roster. Damian Lillard, Pete Maravich, Paul George, Amari Stoudemire, Alonzo Mourning, and Rudy Gay coming off of the bench. And then our bench is a bunch of like 74 overalls. So this team is looking pretty good. Let's see if we can go 82-0. Let me comment down below if you think we can do this. So we're gonna go ahead and start simulating. We'll go to like December 1st. Now, I want you guys to let me know in the comments as soon as we start the simulation, Alonzo Mourning breaks his left leg. That is definitely going to impact us throughout the season. But anyways, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what wheels of rebuilds do you guys want to see. I want to do something a little bit more creative, so let me know in the comments section. But continuing through the simulation, not starting off the season too hot, 10-6, 10-7. Obviously, if we can't go 82-0, the goal is to win the title. Obviously, with teams like the Warriors in the West, it's going to be a little tough. But let's go ahead and simulate to the All-Star break. Currently 11-8. Obviously, no Alonzo Mourning, broke his leg, but it's all good. So we've literally had the worst start I've ever had in this Wheel of Rebuild series. I mean, 35-21. Let's take a quick look at the standings. I mean, we're second in the East, which is great, but like, let's take a look at the West. Golden State's out there. Cleveland is up above us. Not going to be easy, so let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season. I mean, things aren't looking great, but hey, we couldn't go 82-0, but we can still win a title. Let's do it. So at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins MVP, Brandon Ingram wins Rookie of the Year, Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man, LBJ wins Defensive Player of the Year, Jeremy Lin wins Most Improved, and Steve Kerr, leading the Warriors to a 67-15 record, wins Coach of the Year. We ended up finishing 50-32 on the other hand. Did we get any people making the any NBA teams? Yeah, Paul George made the All-Defensive second team, and that'll be it. So we ended up getting the second seed in the Eastern Conference, and could have been better, could have been worse. I think what really hurt us were injuries to like Alonzo Mourning at the beginning. I know Pete Maravich was injured, and as you can see, Paul George, severe right ankle sprain, 8 to 10 weeks, and Stoudemire out with a dislocated left patella. Just got extremely unlucky in this series, man. So we lose game 1, win game 2, win game 3, lose game 4. This is going to be a good series. We win game 5, and we win game 6. So we move on to the second round to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Amari Stoudemire is back from his injury, but PG going to be sidelined for the rest of the postseason. So let's go ahead and take on the Atlanta Hawks. I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the current round, and let's see what happens. And we end up beating the Atlanta Hawks in 5 games, 4-1. So now we get the 1 and the 2 seed facing up against each other. We lose game 1, lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4, they win game 5, and they're going to go ahead and win in 6 games. The Philadelphia 76ers have been eliminated, so we were unable to come out with the title, unable to complete 82-0. We just got extremely unlucky with injuries and all kinds of stuff, but let's see who ends up winning the playoffs. Rematch of the 2015 and 16 NBA Finals. And the Warriors end up winning in 6 games. KD wins MVP. But that is going to be it for this Wheel of Rebuild episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a big thumbs up and let me know what you guys would want to see next.